Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jordan. For those of you who do, thanks for coming back. It means a lot to me. Today we're going to be recreating this look here. This is my simple, everyday, go-to bronzy look. It's really easy. It's really beautiful. It only uses like a few products on the face, and the focus is really on a gorgeous, bronzing, glowing skin and eyes to match. So if you guys like what you see, then let's get started. So to get started, I'm just gonna really quickly pin my hair back out of my face. And I'm just gonna use a clip and a piece of like tissue. And I'm just gonna pin it back. And the tissue helps to make sure that you don't get like dents in your hair if it's straight. You can also buy those like, you know, fancy hair clips that like have the tissue kind of like attached to them, or like the softer stuff attached to them, but like, who has time for that? This is fine. Next, I'm gonna moisturize. You guys already know my favorite. It's the Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. Just grab a little bit with the back of my nail. Making sure that you rub it into upward motions and up the neck. This stuff always smells so good. Next, I'm going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And this is like the little kind of applicator thing that comes with it. And I don't know if you guys can see, it has this little line on it. And when I got it, the directions say that you're supposed to drag it across the top until the product reaches the line, and that's how much product you need. So it looks like that. So I'll just take that off there. Just rub it into the skin. This stuff feels so nice. It feels expensive. I mean, girl, it is a little bit pricey, but it's fine. If it works and if I like it, then I'm like willing to spend the money on it, you know? Just work that into the skin and really focus on pressing it in like where you feel like you have larger pores. For me, that's my cheeks and my forehead and my nose. Next, we're just gonna do some illumination. So I'm going to be using these Bobbi Brown All Over Glow. This is like a limited edition product from Bobbi Brown, I guess. So if you don't have these or you can't find them, you could use really any like dew drops or glow drops, like Marc Jacobs dew drops, Max Strobe cream, things like that. I'm just gonna take a flat paddle brush and I'm just going to add that on the high points of my face. A little bit on my nose, a bit on the chin, and above the brows. And you can see it just gives you like a little bit of an illumination before we go in with foundation. Add a little more. And can you guys see, like, this is so pretty if you're even just doing like a no foundation look or anything. Like, it just gives you such a nice glow from within. So next we'll be going and putting on our foundation. So I'm using the favorite Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I love this foundation. It's a nice full coverage, but it's still radiant, it's still beautiful. And to make it even more radiant, what I'm gonna do is do 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Then I'm going to add 1 drop of my Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate. This is the oil that I put on my skin every morning after my serum, before my moisturizer. And I'm just gonna add 1 drop to the foundation. And then I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury double-sided Hollywood complexion brush and I'm just gonna mix them together. And this just helps the foundation like really glide on really nicely and beautifully, and just kind of helps contribute to that skin-like effect and texture. So I'm using the small side to apply the foundation, and then I'll use the big side to buff it out. And I'm not gonna buff, but I'm gonna feather it out, so it's like a flick of the wrist type motion. So press and flick almost, and that will feather the product out. And you don't need to be rough, you can be like pretty gentle, and just quick flicking motions like this down the neck. And adding the oil, I feel like just helps give it that really glowy look that I'm going for. Even though today it's a little overcast where I am, I don't care, I want that glow. Alright, once I feel like I have that blended in, I'm gonna just take one more pump, and I'm gonna warm it up on the back of my hand with my finger, like this. Kind of just helps like to break down the product, and then I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and just pounce, and just get that extra coverage, that extra layer that I'm looking for. Especially focusing in areas where I feel like I want a little bit more coverage, like my cheeks. Okay, next we're gonna go in with our concealer. We're gonna conceal and highlight a bit. Today I'm using the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. There it goes. And I'm using the shade Nude. So I'm just going to take it on the side of my nose here, and then creating a triangle under my eye on both sides. Got some hair that's happening here. And then just a little on the chin, forehead obviously, and then down the bridge. Just keeping that line as straight as I can. And then just taking my damp beauty blender again and blending all of that out. Before I set anything, I'm gonna go ahead and finish with all of my creams, and then we can go in and set. Everything. So I'm just going to take my Fenty Beauty Match Stix. It's upside down. Fenty Beauty Match Stix in the shade Truffle. And I'm just going to apply this right into the hollows of my cheeks. And really focusing on being like as precise as I can. So I already can see this one's a little bit higher than this one. So I'll just bring the product up. Here we go. And then just adding a little on the jawline. And I hate contouring with powders. It's so hard for me. So I'm also just gonna add a little bit on the nose. And then I'm just taking a Morphe M438 contouring brush, and I'm just going to buff everything out and blend it in. And when I'm blending, I just want to make sure that I'm working it upwards, working product upwards and not downwards, because if you drag it down, your face is going to look droopy. Okay, so now that I have all of my contouring and my cream's finished, I can go in and set everything. So I'm just taking my damp beauty blender in my Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to apply the tiniest bit under the eyes and to help that set and just brighten it up just a little further on the chin. And the reason that I'm gonna do my powder now and then my eyes is because if there's any fallout, once I wipe my powder away, I'll also wipe away any fallout after I've done my eyes. And then last thing I'm gonna do is just a bit of a like reverse contour. So I'm dipping my damp beauty blender into the powder, and then I'm just going to right underneath. Right underneath my contour. Just brighten it up a little bit further. Like so. Next we can set our contour. So I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in medium 2, and I'm just taking a bronzing brush and I'm just gonna warm it up. Again, I'm going to be using upward circular motions to really warm up the face. Set the contour that I just did, the cream. Makeup is all about layering. So if you do cream, you always want to set it so it's not sliding off your face later. And then we'll just warm up the forehead a bit. Alright, now that we have that set, we can add some blush. So I'm just taking the Nars Orgasm and a blush brush. This is just Ulta Beauty blush brush. Blush brush, say that 5 times fast, okay. And I'm just going to smile a bit, add it to the cheekbones. Next I can go in and add my highlighter. So I'm just gonna quickly go in with Dose of Colors times ILuvSarahii Soulmate. This is my go-to right now. This stuff is incredible. And make sure that you're not going too high with your highlighter. You wanna keep it right at the top of the cheekbone, a little bit above the brow, just the high points of the face. I like to do a little on the chin. It's kind of a personal preference. On the tip of the nose and right down the center bridge. So now that we have our skin nice and contoured and glowing and dewy, we can do our eyes. So because this is just a quick, easy, everyday bronzy look, I like to try and use the same products that I used on my face on my eyes. So it's just like beautiful, it kind of all blends together and it's quick and easy. This is like perfect for travel. You don't have to bring a ton of products with you. So I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in medium 2. I'm going to dip a blending brush. This is just an IT Cosmetics blending brush and I don't know the number because it's gone. It's like etched off, but I'm just going to start and work it on the upper crease and then I'm going to work the product up actually into the brow and just like make it all blend together. And this helps like diffuse the brow, make it look more natural. And then I'm just going to sweep it out towards my contour. Like so. Okay, next I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. Going to dip my brush in there. This is just another brown, and I'm going to work that into the crease. Just really quickly, it doesn't have to be perfect really. You just want to darken up the crease a bit, get that bronzy glow in there. Next, I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette, and these colors aren't named, but I'm going in with this top right hand shade here. Kind of like a little bit of a brown glitter, brown sparkle, and I'm just taking, this is a double-ended brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna take this flat end here, dip it into that color, and then work it on the lid, right up into the crease, and just really focus on like rounding the eye out. It's helpful if you need to figure out the shape of your eye to hold the mirror below your face and look down. You can really see like where the socket is. You can create that natural shape. Next, I'm going to take the same brush, dip it back into that first bronzer powder, which was the Bobbi Brown. Dip it a little bit into the sparkle and just take it right on the lash line. Make sure that you connect those, the color right here in the corner. I just love this look, it's so easy. So simple and so pretty. And that's it for eyeshadow, you guys. It's really that simple. So last thing I'm gonna do is just curl my lashes. And then before I add mascara, I'm gonna spray the face, set the skin. So I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime. I use the lavender and it always smells so good. So the reason that I want to do that before I put my mascara on is because sometimes the spray can break down the mascara and it will run. So next I'm just gonna add some mascara to my lashes. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Action. I'm going for top and bottom lashes. I really love this formula. I feel like it makes my lashes look fuller and longer. Sometimes I feel like you get one or the other. With different mascaras. Alright, and that is it, you guys. Alright guys, so here you have it. This is my final go-to everyday bronzy look. It's simple, it's easy. I only use a few products. I just love to have kind of like glowy skin and just like a really nice pretty bronzy eye. Nothing too crazy, so thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, make sure you subscribe, leave comments below. I'll be in the comment section commenting back, so let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. This is the, I don't even know anymore, It Cosmetics I don't know. I can't remember. And it's like, the name is like, you know, brush off. They should etch the names into these brushes. Like Morphe does that. I'm pretty sure that's etched. Yeah, that shit's etched in there. I'm a little tired of you.